You made this song. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Last Night Productions. Tonight we're reviewing the newest Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. With me today, I got guest Samantha. How's it going, Sam?
My eyes are black because my father ripped my eyes out.
Very good, very good.
It's true.
Ian?
No. Everything she just said actually happened. All of that really happened.
Thanos. She got
Not a
Thanos
lie.
snap. Ian, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Good,
Thank you
good.
for having me over, as always.
Of course. And we got Juan. How you doing, Juan?
Yeah, it's going pretty good.
Good, good. And Big Butt Burrito himself. How you doing, Christian?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm tired but good.
It was a long Cinco de Mayo last night. But anyway, we just got back from the theaters a couple minutes ago, and we saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Here's a clip.
We'll all fly away together. One last time. Into the forever and beautiful sky.
That's right, everybody. The Guardians are back for a third film. What is this, like the 50th Marvel film among superhero films? But the whole gang's back. We got Peter Quill. We got even Gamora made it back somehow. Groot, Drax, and a special appearance from Adam Warlock. I remember reading about him in the comic books, so it's really cool to have him. Directed by James Gunn. You can hear his fantastic music in the trailer there. The whole film is covered in a lot of his mixtapes that he likes to use. This one is about it focuses more on Rocket Raccoon, who was experimented on when he was young and genetically modified, a lot like my dad said, hey, that reminds me of Wolverine, who got modified.
Yeah.
And the Guardians need to help their friend Rocket Raccoon figure out that. Anyway, it lasts about 2.5 hours, and we saw it in XD, and it was a good time. But I would like to ask Ian what he thought about it first. Ian, what do you think about
Do I have to go first?
Juan, what do you think about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3?
So this film, I really enjoyed this film. But it's one of the best Marvel movies has in a while that I've seen. Honestly, kind of refreshing. It's like, yeah, I really enjoyed this film.
Good. Big Butt Burrito, did you like this one?
Yeah, I liked it a lot, actually. I liked the second and the first one better, but
okay.
I still enjoyed it. I was having a good time. It was very entertaining, but very long. It felt more like 3 hours to me than 2.5, but yeah, so much stuff.
Yeah, it was packed.
Yeah.
Samantha, what do you think about Guardians 3?
I gotta parrot what Juan said. It's the best Marvel movie in recent
memory.
Yeah, I really liked it. I got a kick out of the special effects and all the CGI and everything. Like I don't know. I felt like it was very immersive.
Yeah, especially on the big screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta agree with everything you guys are saying, except it did feel long, but I was sitting there and I'm like, more, give me more, and they just kept throwing more at you, and I was like, okay, keep on going, baby. James Gunn, give me some more 90s music, some more 2000s music, keep throwing it at me. I agree with Samantha. The CGI was crazy good in this one, down to the little furs on little raccoons and the different animals. A real tearjerker of a film. it feels like it was leaning towards like PETA propaganda in a way. Don't experiment on animals, man.
Oh, Peter's gonna love this movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Funded by no.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I it was a real tearjerker film. It invoked a lot of emotions. And I felt like I actually cared about a lot of the characters. I didn't feel like anybody got really left out. I mean, Drax got a little bit more of his character developed. Gamora got a lot of her character developed. I'm trying to remember the blue lady's name. Nebula. Her character, I'm usually really like iffy on, but this time I really liked her character and her development with the black eyes, real dark black eyes. Yeah, overall, I really enjoyed it. I recommend going to the theaters and seeing it on the big screen. But Ian, what do you think about it?
I guess I liked it. I guess it's the best Marvel. I don't know. I mean, like, what do you like? So, what are you judging off of? Like, what was the last really good Marvel movie?
What was the last one that we saw?
Because Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Oh yeah,
like I think I like the Spider-Man.
Well, that's not. But like, yeah, I'm gonna say
like, I like that better than this. For
which
sure.
we gave a perfect 5 when
I don't
Tobey
think I think I gave
Maguire.
it a 4.5.
Oh, okay, really?
Which is close.
Yeah.
And I probably would maybe bump it down to a 4 now. I
Mhm.
still like it. I definitely liked it better than this.
Yeah.
That's like the only one after Endgame. Because like to me,
Yeah,
it's
like
just
I like
Marvel-
this one better than Doctor Strange, Ant-Man,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I guess I'd say this. I don't know. See, my problem. One thing I'll give Ant-Man did better than this, and it's kind of a shame because I think this guy's done. The villain is so much better in Ant-Man. I thought the villain sucked. In this.
Really?
I thought he was horrible.
Really?
I thought he
Really?
was so
Whoa.
fucking bad.
The villain in Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is the High Evolutionary, played by
I don't even.
Chuck
That's his
Woody
name.
Iwuji.
I didn't even. I was gonna ask you guys like, what's his name? Like, does he even have a name?
Really?
But
I might have liked him better in this one than
Okay.
Ant-Man. I'm trying to remember King, played
Yeah.
by Jonathan Majors,
Yeah.
who has
I
recently
guess
he been in
he
the
beats
news.
up women, so yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
No
it's
more
probably not
of
gonna be
him.
king no more.
You never know. He might. I mean,
Yeah.
James Gunn was canceled at one point, so I mean,
that's
and now he's
true.
back, so you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still got Ezra Miller as a Flash.
Exactly. You're absolutely right. Yeah, you're only canceled for so long. I suppose.
Did you like the bad guy, Sam? Chuck Woody?
I don't know. I feel
It's nothing against. It's just the villain. I have nothing. I'm not familiar with him.
Hmm.
I don't know if I've seen him in anything else. It was just the writing of the villain. Sorry to cut you off, Sam. But
it's all good. I don't have any feelings one way or the other towards that guy. I think it's more the whole organization that he put together was more
Threatening?
threatening. Yeah.
Yeah, him himself, he's not as threatening as Jonathan Majors, who went toe-to-toe with Ant-Man, boxing each other back and forth. I mean, this guy maybe did like a couple shockwaves, but that was like the extent of his power.
yeah, it's just the age-old problem I have with Marvel movies. They're villains.
Really?
I don't think like there's not. Okay, the villain in the first one, I think was it Ronan? Was it?
Yeah, Ronan.
First Guardians, yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't
Dude,
really
that was a very generic
Exactly.
villain. Yeah.
The second one was Kurt Russell.
And I only like it because it's Kurt Russell.
Hmm.
Other than that, and then this one, like, it's just, and it's not just the guard because I do like the first two Guardians of the Galaxies better than this one. Yeah, it's the age old Marvel problem. So many of their movies, their villains are just like forgettable, or I can't like who's the villain in Captain Marvel? Like who's the villain in the second Ant-Man movie? Like
Oh,
exactly. Yeah. And
I forgot.
I think that's kind of a problem. But for
wasn't
me,
Thanos?
it's a problem.
it wasn't Thanos?
I don't think so. I think he's dead. I think they cut his head off.
Bring Thanos back. Just make
Yeah.
him the main bad
He's
guy.
hanging out on his farm or whatever, and then he got his fucking head cut off.
Ouch, my
Cut
head.
his head off.
Well, did anybody else stand out to you, Christian?
Obviously Rocket.
Yeah.
I really liked Rocket's story in this. I liked I don't know, it was nice seeing him make friends with the other experiments.
Yeah.
And then he sort of has like he has like a near-death experience, I guess, when he's like talking to the otter thing.
Oh yeah,
Or Lila.
about to go into the light.
Yeah, but then he just comes right back. Yeah, I don't know. I like Nebula a lot in this one.
Yeah, she's good.
She was fun. Yeah. And yeah, the villain, he's I would agree. I did like the villain better in Ant-Man than that, because I don't know. I wouldn't say I fully agree with Ian on the villain, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
He like only knows how to scream.
That's what I was gonna say. All he does is crawl on the floor and
Yeah.
scream. That's all he does.
Yeah. It was like, oh my god, okay.
I had a problem too. Peter Quill was beating me to jokes because I was like, when he's like giving a speech, he's like, I blah 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 blah. I don't care. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Who cares? Nobody cares. And I didn't. It's just like the movie's beating me, and he calls him like your purple RoboCop. I'm like, yeah, again. Why are you beating me to the jokes I'm gonna make later on? Like, it's just like the movie, like realize it's just weird, like I don't know.
Self-aware,
Yeah,
kinda.
but not to me, not in a good. It's like pointing out the flaws. It's just weird. I don't know. I don't know, man. What don't you disagree about the villain?
Because I thought he was like cool. I don't know.
Okay.
He had cool powers, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess one thing. Okay. Well, he's not threatening.
Right.
He's not
Mm.
threatening. Well, I guess
That's what I was gonna say. I was
I
like-
figured that that got cemented for me when a little raccoon tears his face off.
That's true.
That's our big villain. He gets his face off by a fucking raccoon. It's like,
That's a good point.
this
Yeah.
isn't this guy sucks. This guy's weak. This guy's weak sauce. Like, this shit sucks. Like,
But he's
it
got all
doesn't
of his,
suck. It's just like this motherfucker isn't threatening. Like, I
Mm.
don't know.
he's got all of his secret weapons. Like, what did he say? Release the demons or something?
Right.
Release the demon.
And it's
Oh, the
his,
Hellspawn?
his
Hellspawn?
whole
That's what
his
they
whole
called him?
thing. Oh, I'm creating perfect society. It's like, oh, this again.
Mm.
Like, really? We're gonna have another one of these again? Like, that's when he's like giving his speeches. Peter Quill's like, I don't care. He's like, you're trying to conquer the universe. I'm not trying to conquer it. I'm trying to perfect it. It's like, it's yeah, we know. I know.
He's different.
Mm.
He has a different motivation.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he has face torn off by a raccoon. I guess that's pretty different.
Do we know why he wanted, like, why did he say that he wanted rockets so badly?
Because he was the only one to figure out. You don't remember when he's crawling around on the ground screaming at him? You don't remember that scene? It's basically because he figured out how to something with the proteins to make the
Yeah.
I wanted to bring this up too. We're just talking about the Island of Dr. Moreau and Island of Lost Souls. This is all of that, like the human hybrids. Remember, like they're initially like all crazy and aggressive,
And then
Rock-
he learns like how you calm him down.
and that made him mad.
Okay, yeah.
And he crawled around on the ground and screamed.
Interesting.
I thought that in the beginning they go to like whatever that bowel looking place in the universe
Mm.
and all the details of that and the way they looked, the people running around in there is,
Nathan Fillion is like a security guard.
yeah, that part was weird. Like,
Yeah.
they just went into some bowels.
Yeah. What was it
Jack
supposed to be? It was
Steve
a corporation,
Mm.
Like, yeah,
Records Corporation or something.
something. That's where they get the record of Rocket. Or
Mhm.
the record file, something.
Yeah.
The records. I don't know, something like that.
I thought that was
I mean,
fun.
I'll give it
Mhm.
that it was at least like kind of I guess kind of creative and a little bit. It was very organic.
Yeah, that's what I
Mm.
would say is
But-
everywhere else is like industrial and robotic, and that place is like organic tissue.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
a little
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
I'm kind of with. I mean, it didn't. It's like, okay, it's kind of almost felt kind of quirky just for the sake of being quirky. I guess that's okay. At the same time, it's like it's different. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was cool that Nathan Fillion made a guest appearance though, and he kind of had a pretty big part. He almost felt more threatening as a villain than
Yeah.
than a main
That was
bad
the thing, I
guy.
was confused. At
He
one
started
point in
killing Drax.
At one point
Yeah.
in the movie, I was confused. I'm like, who's the villain? Is it Adam Warlock? Is it Nathan Fillion? Is it now I know the name of the High Evolutionary? Like, who's the villain in this?
I accidentally had it spoiled that Adam Warlock gets to be a part of the Guardians.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So-
I read a line of Guardians
Speaking of which, should
comics.
we have put up spoilers?
Should we put up spoilers?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Long-
sorry.
Spoiler
no one's
alert,
watching
everybody. Yeah.
yet.
Adam
or maybe
Warlock's
at
in
all.
this one. Which who is he played by?
I forget his name. I don't know.
The guy from We're the Millers.
Hmm.
Will
Yeah.
Poulter plays Adam Warlock. Yeah, in the comic books, he's a part of the Guardians of the Galaxy, so it's cool to finally see him.
Yeah,
Looks like he's gonna be a part of them.
Hmm.
he had more threatening powers than the High Evolutionary. I felt
Yeah.
like. I mean, he's one of the Sovereign.
Yeah,
It felt kind of strange how. I don't know. Like, couldn't they have just like overtaken the High Evolutionary? Because the Sovereign, like, they're fucking crazy. You don't fuck with them,
yeah.
or at least you're not supposed to. I don't know.
Yeah, like, I was gonna say because like I know in the comics, Adam Warlock, he's this like big, powerful being, stuff like that. But I guess on this one, they had to tone him down, and then
Mm.
they also gave the explanation that they let him out early, so that's why he
Oh,
didn't have
yeah.
his full.
Right.
He wasn't at his full potential,
That makes sense.
so that's probably why.
Mm.
And he was saying that he has to like help save his world,
Mhm.
which in the comic books, his world's freaking crazy. There's some superpowered beings. So that'll be exciting when that stuff comes along later. The
Yeah.
Guardians.
I guess they're gonna make another one, or aren't they? I heard they're not making a. They said that they're gonna stop doing 4. Like they're gonna stop doing 3 sequels in a franchise.
Huh? What does that mean?
Hmm.
They'll only
Like
do.
they're gonna get to 3 and then stop. That's what I've heard. I don't know how
Hmm.
accurate
Oh.
it is, but
Hmm.
it said at the end,
Well, they're making
legendary Star Lord just will
yeah,
return.
a Quill movie.
I was gonna say it's probably gonna be a standalone
I guess.
Star-Lord show or movie or whatever.
I don't know. You think that'd work?
I don't know. I don't really care.
Oh man, you know who else put on a killer performance was Vin Diesel. This one. I am
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it always does.
Is that the first time he said anything other than "I am Groot"?
I
Yeah,
think
I
so.
think so,
That
yeah.
is
Yeah.
Chris actually spoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was unsettling.
Yeah, that was cool. I liked him battling Adam Warlock in the beginning. That whole opening piece was a lot of fun.
Mm.
It was interesting. It was the long shot, not long shot. Well, it's like continuous in a way, right? He's walking around.
Oh, with Rocket?
Yeah, is that what you're
Mm.
talking about?
That
Or-
too, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that is
What were
technically
you
the
talking
opening
about?
shot. The opening battle, sorry,
okay,
with Adam
gotcha.
Warlock. But yeah, the opening with Rocket Raccoon and what song is playing? Is it Nirvana?
Radiohead.
Radiohead?
Yeah.
Creep.
Dude, that was a lot of fun.
I like
Kinda
having that in there. Yeah.
Yeah, introducing us to the Guardians HQ, their homeworld.
Mm.
Yeah.
In the trailers, they're carrying Peter Quill out, and I'm like, oh my god, he's dying in battle this time. We're gonna lose Peter Quill, but no, you see that he's just drunk. Got
Yeah.
carried in bed. Hilarious.
I heard that was a like an actual prop that they made of like oh my god, what's the actor's name? Jesus Christ, Chris Pratt. They made like a Chris Pratt prop that looked very much like him for that scene, and they're just carrying that.
Oh, okay. Probably a little bit lighter.
Yeah, it's probably easy for her to carry. It's understandable.
Yeah.
That's funny.
She's probably a heavy guy.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Mantis really stood out in this one to me, though. Actually,
I've always been kind of annoyed by Mantis's character, but I think they kind of toned her down a little bit in this one,
Mm.
even though she still has that quirkiness to her.
Yeah, she can kind of get annoying. She's all right though.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Nebula. I think she's
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah, I guess that's understandable.
yeah, she can be a bit over the top.
Yeah.
So intense.
Mhm.
Mm.
And then Nebula and the sister, what's her name?
Gamora.
Come on.
Gamora.
They're grunting at each other all the time.
Mm.
Yeah.
I It's almost to the point where like I don't see why Gamora was in this. Oh, I know why. It's for the marketing because she was in the first two. Because it's just like she's just there to be a bitch the entire time, and that's it, pretty much. I don't know. I mean,
That is kind of interesting.
Like,
because she just disbands anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, why were you? I am wondering, why are you here? Like, I don't know.
How about that hallway scene though?
I know. I was gonna
Another
talk
good
about that.
hallway
They did another good hallway fight.
Oh, yeah, it was all right. Well,
there's a lot of good action in this one, and that
yeah,
that definitely stands out as like the big
someone
battle.
should make a drinking game of every time a song comes on. You'd probably get, depending on what you're drinking, you're gonna get pretty buzzed. It's like,
dude, it's a good soundtrack though.
I mean,
Yeah, it is.
It's so like when the first Guardians of the Galaxy came out, it was like, oh, this is neat, this is kind of fresh, and now it's just like another, slow-mo walking to a pop rock song of yesteryear, another slow-mo shot of them while now they're floating, and it's just like it was like
Cue the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, it's just like that's what I couldn't stand about this, the awful, not the James Gunn Suicide Squad, the other Suicide Squad movie. It just got to the point, it's just like, what, like, enough with the fucking pop music, like. And it's kind of sad now that, because they kind of, Guardians of the Galaxy is what pretty much kind of kicked that off in many ways, and now it's just become, they're kind of part of the whole, just like, okay, like it's just totally beating a dead horse now.
I am annoyed by the Suicide Squad soundtrack, definitely, but I don't know. James Gunn can deploy a good soundtrack though. I think he does it really well in this one.
Okay.
I give that kind of thing a pass because it's Guardians of the Galaxy, and they're the ones that got that thing going. So,
but
in other movies, it can be annoying. though. I get it.
But at the same time, the reason why, for me, I mean, this is just me, but the reason why it worked for me in the first Guardians of the Galaxy, it was fresh. When you just keep doing it, it's just like, it's just kind of becoming like a chore.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
We have insert pop music with slow motion here. Like, it's just like, it's like formulaic. It's too formulaic. It's too like A plus B equals C. Like, I don't know. It's just like run of the mill cookie cutter. I don't know.
I think it's a good break though, because we were just watching Ant-Man and Doctor Strange, and they all have like original soundtracks, and they don't really stand out to me. But then you're all like, remember the Beastie Boys scenes in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 when they went in the hallway? That was fun.
I don't remember.
It's just a break from.
I don't remember any of the music in the second one.
Me neither. Yeah.
Maybe that'll be years from now. I don't remember any of the music from Volume 3.
Maybe.
Who knows?
They use a lot of songs that I like. I'm trying to remember the soundtrack. Let's see.
I liked it. I thought it was nice.
Yeah. Creed, Crazy on You by Heart, Since You've Been Gone, Reasons by Earth, Wind, and Fire, We Care a Lot by Faith No More, Flaming Lips. There's a lot of good ones in here.
Yeah,
I do like Volume 1 too.
Volume 1's the best.
Yeah. No Sleep Till Brooklyn by the Beastie Boys. Oh, Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine.
I was not expecting that, actually.
I know, yeah. That was cool. I like it. It didn't bug me.
Yeah, they're all, celebrating at the end and partying and shit, and they're like the little children had never heard music, I guess. So
it's kind of like Ewok Village celebration at the end of Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, that it is.
They're all dancing.
Are we gonna get a special edition?
Maybe.
Or they change it?
It'd be hard to do special editionize this. This is already like a special edition in many ways. With all the CGI and dancing.
They could reverse it and replace it all with like real people.
Maybe.
Or like everything like being real, like get real flesh. Like make that one planet that they're on like real like live flesh.
Do that to who'd you do that to?
I don't know.
That's another thing too, is we were talking about the CGI on the animals, and They used I don't know if it's a newer technology or what, but I saw them advertising it on Twitter that they did like tests for the bunny rabbit and the otter and everybody. So they were using some kind of newer technology, and it looks really good. Like I bought it that those were real animals. Like in the past, you know, in the beginning of filmmaking, you had probably like a puppet that you would dance around as an animal and make it talk. But this looked like actual like animals talking. So I bought into it. It looked really good.
Yeah, I'm a big
That did look good.
I'm a big animal lover, and I kept like fighting back tears every time.
Yeah.
Like especially when Rocket Raccoon was going towards the light, and the otter was like telling him sweet stuff. I was like, no, keep it together.
Which, like, I think we've done that in other Marvel films where like a main character's dying, but for some reason, just seeing the animals do it, I'm like, no,
The animals hit more.
Yeah, they don't deserve that.
Yeah, it's cute. It's a cute movie.
Yeah, it is. It's one of the cuter Marvel movies.
Yeah. Did you guys like I can't remember, is it called like Reverse Earth or something like that? Backwards Earth?
Oh, Counter Earth.
Counter Earth.
I did like that. Like
That's kinda
when they land and they're like talking to the mom.
Yeah. I like them driving through the city streets and there's like crack deals going on in the back alleys with
Yeah.
giant squids or whatever they are.
Yeah, was it a squid versus a porcupine?
Beating each other with
Yeah.
baseball. It was
And
fun.
then that's where we get our first F-bomb in an MCU movie.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
I didn't even catch it until you guys told me after.
Yeah. I guess they're assuming that the next Deadpool is going to be rated R, I imagine, because that's going to be an MCU movie. I imagine there's going to be a lot more of that. So that should be nice.
That'd be cool.
I hope that's good.
We need a Deadpool kills the MC universe. That'd be fun. Start over again.
What did you guys think about the carrot guy that was at that fleshy place?
The carrot guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, let's shoot the carrot guy.
Yeah.
Even
And
though
then
we
he's
need
like,
business.
it's just the funniest looking thing. So stupid.
Hey,
So the guy with like the funky face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big ass
Yeah.
eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Real close eyes.
And then when they left, he's like, ah. He's like,
Yeah.
big sigh of relief. They didn't kill him. My bad.
Oh, that's another thing is I like James Gunn. He always keeps his like main actors, his like cast of characters that he loves. I think his brother's in this one again. And then his
Sean
wife.
Gunn.
Yeah, Sean Gunn. And then his wife even makes a guest appearance in this one as well. She's like the administrator who's checking the security cameras
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
lady. And then they bust in and shoot her in the leg.
oh, interesting.
Yeah. She's the main character in his other TV series, Peacekeeper.
Oh,
His wife,
Or yeah, Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
Yeah, she's really good in that.
Yeah,
That was a really good show.
dude. And then we got another Sylvester Stallone appearance.
Yeah, because he's like the Ravager captain.
President.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you gonna say something?
Peacemaker is the John Cena, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good show.
Yeah, that was a good one.
James Gunn makes good comic book movies. They're always exciting, plenty of action. F-bombs. He's fitting F-bombs into him now.
He's making the next Superman movie.
What?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because he's like in charge of, he's like the Kevin Feige of DC now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because they kicked him off of Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess this it's his last Marvel film ever.
Dang.
So
Sad to see him go.
it should be interesting.
Did you say what your favorite scene is?
I don't know. The whole movie just kept giving new set pieces, more bigger enemies. Yeah, I don't know if I had a specific favorite scene. I like the High Evolutionary screaming at everybody. Like he's like drunk one night, coming out and just screaming at all his
that what that
creations? I think so. They were saying he was going through a procedure and he busted out.
Hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, do you guys want to rate it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Big Butt Burrito, what do you give Guardians of the Galaxies?
Give it a 3 out of 5.
Of Volume 3?
Hey, yeah. Yeah, 3, because it's not my favorite. I don't know. I'm very a lot of mixed feelings on this because it's not my favorite Guardians of the Galaxy. I like the other two better, but I did like it better overall than the last few Marvel films since the last Spider-Man movie. So
Yeah.
I mean, you keep that Guardians of the Galaxy vibe. You have say what you will about the trend of rock music being put into these films all the time, but I still enjoyed that. I was having a good time with it. I like the characters still. They're still very fun to watch. I think the acting and the CGI was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not my favorite Marvel movie though.
Mhm.
So
Do you know which one is?
I think I like the second one the best.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember not liking the second one as much. I don't think I really.
I remember liking it better than this.
Hmm.
I remember walking away from it being pretty satisfied. I haven't seen it since the theater.
Oh, okay. Nice. Samantha, what did you give this one?
So the last Marvel movie I saw was Thor. That fucking sucked.
I heard.
I still haven't seen that.
That was
Same.
Last year.
I don't think I would watch this again. I haven't seen the other Guardians of the Galaxy, but this movie is probably going to stick with me more than the other Marvel movies I've seen. Just more memorable. So I don't know, 4 out of 5.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice. What'd you give Ant-Man? Did you go see that one with me?
No.
Oh, okay. Can't rate it. As for me, I would give it a 4.5. I think it's actually up there. When I go to these comic book movies, I just want a lot of different set pieces. Well, because I've read the comics before, all it is just new set pieces, new explosions, new powers. Show me some more characters. Cool. That's exactly what we're getting. We're introducing Adam Warlock and his people. I don't like that the band breaks up at the end. I don't know if that's necessary. But it was fun to focus on Rocket Raccoon. He's always been a really cool character. 4 out of 5 for me. Graphics were amazing. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good ride. Ian.
I'll follow Christian's lead. I'll give it a 3. It's not
Nice.
bad. It's not a bad movie. I'm just tired of Marvel. I'm just so tired of it. I really am. This is probably the last Marvel movie I'm going to, unless they bring in X-Men.
Really?
They're gonna bring in X-Men in a couple years when they get the rights to it.
I can wait a couple years.
Do we know what the next Marvel movie is?
The Marvels.
Probably
Oh,
Marvel.
the next Marvel.
I
What about the Fantastic Four movie?
maybe.
That's gonna come out like around probably when X-Men does, I think.
Yeah,
It's like towards the end of the.
I can wait. I can hold my breath.
end.
There's just, it's not a bad movie. Well, okay, like we were saying, it's too long. These movies don't need to be 2.5 hours, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm just gonna say things, and then I'll let you talk on. I'll try to make it as brief as I can.
It was a packed theater, though.
Of course, it's Marvel.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that makes money nowadays, unfortunately.
Right.
What was I gonna say? Oh, so really, like Rocket Raccoon, I don't know. It was like he wasn't even really. He was just the plot device. That he was just like, it was almost like he wasn't. That was the thing. I was like, is he just gonna be in this little coma thing for the whole movie, and they're just gonna like move him around and like, just again use him to forward the plot? Because even when he got out of it, I don't know, like he did. It was just like he was just there to get the plot going. He gets hurt so they have something to do, and sometimes that bugs me when you
Mhm.
use a character as a plot. I think I've talked about it before. When you use a character just specifically for a plot device, yeah, that didn't really work for me all that much. Everything with the animals I saw coming like right in front of my fucking face. And it was just everything with that was all, again, it's all just been done. You know, it's like, I know you're all gonna die for all of your arrogance, and yeah, like, I don't know. Yeah, this is most likely gonna be the last Marvel movie I see for a long time. I'm just tired.
I'm so tired.
No one trusts anyone anymore. We're all very tired. But at the same time, like, I don't think it's poorly made. There was some writing that, again, really, it just, and again, just whatever it is, Marvel rarely ever makes a good villain. I guess that's just a Marvel problem. But yeah, long story short, 3 out of 5.
Okay.
Juan, what about you?
I would give this movie a 4 out of 5, honestly. I really enjoyed this movie. Pretty much had me, like, for me personally, had me hooked the whole way. I do agree it could have been a little bit shorter, but it still kept like pulling me in every time we went to a new scene. But yeah, I really enjoyed it throughout the whole movie.
Did you guys all cry?
I didn't.
Yeah,
No?
It's kind of hard to
didn't.
cry. What's going to happen to him? You know, when you can just, again, it's just like,
Well,
it was, I mean, okay, here's a positive. It was a little, that was a little, like, I guess, kind of, they're like contraptions. I guess that was kind of cool. It's like,
You mean like how they're modified?
yeah, like Sid's toys in Toy Story, you know, kind of like that.
Yeah.
You know, just a little creative, I suppose.
We toys see everything.
So,
What about you, CJ? Did it make tear you up?
Oh yeah, I had the single tear rolling down the entire time. It was just
It's
a steady
just,
stream.
like when she's like, she dies, it's just like, that's so. That's the
thing
that's
is
done so much.
It is very standard, and yet it
Yeah.
still evoked
It's
emotion
probably
somehow.
just
How
because
did they do that?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
cute.
wondering.
I know how they did it, because they're cute little animals.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
why.
Okay, so this is my second time watching this movie, and it still got me. Like, I
Yeah.
already knew what was gonna happen, and everything from before, and then
I
it's
didn't
like,
even have to watch the movie.
and
to
it's
know what's
still
gonna
like,
happen. It's like,
yeah,
Is it a good performance too? Which is insane to say
guess.
because they're little CGI creatures, but
Mhm.
somehow, who plays? Bradley Cooper.
I don't know, dude. Bambi's been making people cry for like 75
Ooh,
years.
that's true, that's true.
I don't know if like, it's like, this is ground. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be like, no, you're wrong, but it's like, I don't know if it's really that groundbreaking. I'm sorry.
No, it's not groundbreaking. It's just weird, right?
Yeah.
That it can still evoke
it's
emotion.
because of the, it's like, again, cute animals dying. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's gonna make people sad.
Save the animals, everybody.
Yeah.
Please go to PETA.com and donate. Well, I would recommend it. Everybody else, what do you guys say? Recommend a viewing?
I
I
recommend
recommend it.
Guardians of the Galaxy fan, if you're a Marvel fan, yeah, go see it. Sure.
Yeah.
You will most likely enjoy it.
Yeah. Sam, go see it in the movies?
Yeah.
Theaters?
Definitely.
Or wait till DVD?
No, go see it.
I
in
feel like the
theater.
big screen for this one too.
Dude,
Probably.
Yeah.
It's a Guardians, so you have to watch it on big screen.
Yeah.
The sound in that XD theater
Mhm.
was like rumbling my seat. I thought that was so good.
Yeah.
It's the only way to watch a movie.
Yeah.
That was loud.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, thanks for going to the theaters with me, guys.
Thanks for
Yeah.
taking
No
us.
problem. Thank you
So-
for the ticks.
Of course, of course. We will be back with a midweek stream on Wednesday. And is there anything else coming out in the theaters? I still haven't seen Beau's Afraid, but I don't know if we're going to review that.
I'm gonna keep it that way for me. Personally. I don't really see that.
That's different than Marvel.
It is different, but I'm not a big Ari Aster fan.
Okay.
I'm not a really big Joaquin Phoenix fan.
Really? Oh.
Really, yeah. There's stuff in that he's been in that I like, but overall, I don't think him and Ari Aster would be a combo that I'd care for.
Yeah. It might be Chris's turn to pick anyway.
Oh yeah,
We'll have that guy jump
yeah,
on,
definitely.
pick something fun. Yeah, but once again, thanks everybody for being here with me, and
Thank
thanks
you.
for watching at home. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.